Just hours ago, the calm of Seoul shattered for one single breathtaking reason. That city holds its breath often. But this morning, the air was electric with a different kind of waiting. It wasn't about a performance or a broadcast. It was about the arrival of one person. All it would take was a glimpse. The fans who gathered knew this. They braved the chill with a hope so tangible you could almost touch it. Yet, nothing prepared them for what they were about to receive. When the vehicle door finally swung open, time itself seemed to pause. Stepping onto the sidewalk was Taehyung, the artist known globally as V of BTS. His movements were measured, poised, but carried that unmistakable warmth that defines him. In an instant, all the scattered energy in the street focused into one brilliant point. He became the sun, and everything else simply orbited. His ensemble spoke volumes without shouting. A crisp shirt layered beneath a tailored coat, with a subtle hint of color that loyal followers would instantly know. It was sophisticated. It was mature. It was, without question, entirely him. But the clothes were merely the frame. The real art was the man wearing them. The encounter was brief, dictated by schedules and security. But within that narrow window, he offered a gift. He turned. He made eye contact. And then he gifted the crowd that smile. Not a practiced celebrity grin, but a genuine, heartfelt expression of recognition. The reaction was a wave. Part cheer, part stunned silence. Some voices called out, trembling. Others simply watched, memorizing the moment. It was a raw exchange of gratitude and admiration, compressed into a few precious seconds. Since aligning with the house of Celine as a global ambassador, every appearance becomes a statement. This was no exception. Yet, observers noted a shift. New depth. A calm confidence that seems to have settled within him. His charm has always been potent, but now it feels quieter, stronger, more rooted. He doesn't chase the light. He simply exists, and the light finds him. True presence needs no grand stage to be unforgettable. In the midst of the frenzy, a fan's voice rose above the rest with a single fitting title. Our Prince. And in that moment it made perfect sense. He carried himself with a noble grace, a gentle authority that felt both legendary and utterly real. For the army members present, this was more than a sighting. It was a reassurance. To see him thriving, healthy, and authentically himself was a profound joy. The connection was reaffirmed, not with words, but with a simple, shared presence. Many had come expecting little. They hoped for a distant view, a blurry photo. Reality, however, delivered something far more personal. That brief acknowledgement felt like a private conversation amidst a public storm. He was there for them. He saw them. And that changed everything. The digital world ignited immediately. Images and clips raced across timelines globally, turning his name into the top trend. The commentary was a symphony of admiration. Some dissected his impeccable yet personal fashion sense. Others spoke of the aura he projected, how he elevates everything around him simply by being there. The narrative wasn't about the brand he wore, but the individual he is. This appearance felt reflective, like watching someone who has journeyed through landscapes of experience and arrived at a peaceful summit. That inner stillness makes his external moments resonate more deeply. For Celine, his presence is the ultimate alignment, a vision of modern elegance given a heartbeat and a global soul. In the aftermath, stories blossomed from those who were there. Some pinched themselves, struggling to believe their proximity. Others confessed to tears, sparked only by a single wave from across the barricade. The emotion was authentic and overwhelming. Why does such a fleeting moment leave a permanent mark? It's a testament to the power of genuine human connection in a curated world. Taehyung demonstrated that fan service isn't about grand gestures. It's about the sincerity in a microsecond. A respectful nod. A warm glance. These fragments become monumental. That day, the city of Seoul was a tapestry woven with threads of fashion, fandom, and cultural influence, all pulled together by one central figure. For international fans watching through screens, the shared digital space collapsed the distance. They felt the chill, heard the cheers, and shared the collective pride. There's a profound pride that swells in the army. It's the pride of watching an artist evolve without shedding his core humanity. Every step forward is observed with bated breath, because each step tells a new chapter of his story. He is more than an idol. He is a cultural touchstone. The Celine event in Seoul was a brief whisper in time, but its echo is enduring. Conversations about that morning, that look, that smile, continue to ripple outward. It proves a powerful truth. Impact is not measured in minutes on a clock. Amidst the glare of fame, he consistently reveals his human essence. Soft smile, considerate gaze. These small choices have the power to illuminate an entire day for thousands. This moment also serves as a milestone on the larger BTS journey, showcasing a member who stands firmly as an individual, yet carries the group's legacy with evident honor. Discussions continue to flow, analyses of style, reflections on his artistic path. But the unifying thread is always respect. Respect for an artist who uses his platform not as a wall, but as a bridge. This Seoul appearance is now a benchmark. It illustrates how influence and authenticity can coexist. It shows how a short, simple appearance can forge a long-lasting memory. As days pass, the memory doesn't fade. Each time that photo resurfaces, the dark coat, the poised posture, the gentle smile, the emotion reignites. It's as if that morning lives on a loop in the heart of the fandom. And perhaps that is the essence of his magic. He doesn't manufacture moments to be iconic. He shows up as himself, and in doing so, creates a timeless memory. For us at Celeb World Insight, this is more than a news clip. It's a portrait of an artist in constant, graceful motion. From stadiums to boutique sidewalks, his charisma is location-proof. The stage size is irrelevant. Looking ahead, one thing is certain. Every future move by Kim Taehyung will be a narrative worth following. A story of continuous growth, of steadfast calm, and of a bond with his supporters that defies the ordinary. And that crisp Seoul morning, charged with anticipation and flashing lights, will forever be a bookmark. A simple, yet deeply poignant chapter in the unfolding story of Kim Taehyung. If this deep dive into the moments that matter resonated with you, please help us out by liking this video and following the channel Celeb World Insight for more.